Babe, I want the intention of this channel is to bring people together to be critical in their thinking, because I believe critical thinking overall in this country is lacking.
Okay. I think, yeah, maybe there is some of that, but you also
Common
have to...
sense has
you
left
also
the door.
have to... well, okay, yes. But you have to look at, why and how. Now, obviously, you have the people that are completely off the fucking reservation and think that the earth is flat and fucking everyone's a pedophile and blah, 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 and the craziest of conspiracies. But the average person is just busy. You're raising your kids. You got a job. You probably have 2 fucking jobs. You're trying to fucking start your business. You're trying to do your side hustle. You're trying to hang out with your wife. You're trying to maintain a friendship. You're trying to get your kids to school. You gotta take them to soccer practice. You gotta go to the grocery store. This whole system is designed to keep you fucking frantic. To keep you busy, to keep your head down, so that you don't have time to look around and see how fucked up things are. That's all by design. So, yeah, there are a lot of people that are lacking common sense, and there are also just a lot of people that just don't have the time. You're a product of your environment. And if it's not something that interests you, current events, or in particularly politics, yeah, you've had your head down, and, it is boring, a lot of it. Only within the last 10 years has this stuff become, for lack of a better word, exciting. It's been boring. It's policy. It's fucking back and forth and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it's not interesting to most people. It's only recently got interesting because you have a fucking clown like Trump up there that's going crazy. So, critical thinking, this is uncharted territory to a lot of people. And I will say this, not just in politics.
I just thought we were better than all this.
Or not. Humans are garbage.
It's so... It really, really is disappointing.
Read a history book, guys. We're trash. Front to back. We've been killing each other and fighting over land and whose invisible friend's more important since the beginning of fucking time.
Just ridiculous at this point.
But when it comes to critical thinking, I think there's a very important rule to apply to things. And that is Occam's razor. And if you're not familiar with it, it's a very simple thing. The simplest solution or reason or theory is typically the correct one. Meaning, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So when someone tells you information, and it's good or bad or whatever, typically the through line is the simplest solution. So when you have these things that come up, like when someone says, well, the earth is flat. Well, you can show them a picture that it's not. And if they want to dig in and insist that it is, well, it's a cover-up and NASA and blah, blah. No, you see, that's not simple anymore. Now you've involved millions of people and dozens of years of cover-up and all this shit. It's no longer simple. Simple is the earth is round and here's a picture of it being round. Beginning, middle, end, done. Same thing applies to all this other shit. Trump sucks. Well, here's a list of reasons why he sucks. No, it's the deep state conspiracy and the Democrats and blah. No, that's not simple anymore. Simplest solution is typically the right one. And if you go back to where we started on this, critical thinking. Take that. Now look, are there conspiracies? Of course there are. Here's the real conspiracy. While y'all were out here thinking the world was flat and Tom Hanks is a pedophile, the real conspiracy was happening right under your fucking nose. Donald Trump and the MAGA party have been subverting our government for the past decade. They've infiltrated our courts, they've infiltrated our Congress, they've infiltrated our Supreme Court, and they have removed the guardrails to get to where we are so that you can pluck a citizen out of the population and throw him in a hellhole prison in Central America. There's your conspiracy, guys. There's a very real, tangible conspiracy for you guys. But nobody likes that conspiracy because it's too easy. Everybody needs a big conspiracy about the world's flat or there's a secret moon base under the fucking Arctic. No, there's not, guys. There's not. simplest solution is the correct one 99% of the time. Now, someone in the comments will obviously poke a hole in that and go, well, what about this? Yes, of course. There's always an exception. And that's the other part of that. The simplest solution is typically the right one, but there are exceptions. So, when it comes to critical thinking, just think linearly, think logically, apply your own brain to it. If it involves hundreds of thousands of people and dozens of years to be true, it's probably fucking not. Because I don't know if you guys know this or not, people have big mouths. And people are fucking dumb. So you cannot convince me that hundreds of people over dozens of years have kept something quiet. Because that's just not how the world works. No one can shut up. Especially in the age of social media.
So fucking
people
true.
cannot wait to blow up their own spot.
That's a damn truth.
Look at a guy like Trump who's up there. Yeah, fucking we stole the election. No, I don't believe that they did that, but maybe they did. Fucking. So, and that's, as of right now, that's a great example. As of right now, that's a conspiracy. And until someone can prove it, and I know that there are people working on that, and I hope, hey man, I hope you do. But until you can prove it, that's a conspiracy because it involves a lot of players at a lot of levels doing a lot of shit, and you gotta fucking prove it. So as of right now, the simplest solution is a lot of people in this country are just assholes who think Trump's cool. So we're gonna roll with that for right now. And if somebody proves that wrong, science is ever evolving. And you gotta be willing to bend and flex along the way. Because the rules change. That's what's great about science. That's why religion sucks. Religion gives you the answers before there's a question. Science asks the questions along the way and adapts as it moves. So be adaptable, but don't fall into the trap of conspiracy and nonsense and craziness, because half the country's already done that. You gotta keep cooler heads will prevail, and we gotta stay focused, and you can't let all the noise distract you from the real shit that's right in front of you.
Okay.